Welcome back. By using identities, then we can simplify trigonometric expressions. For example, in our A now, we have 2 minus 2 times sine squared theta. We know that the common factor is 2. Then we have 1 minus sine squared theta. Then we know 1 minus sine squared theta is cosine squared theta. There you go. Here, common factor is sine, so we have sine theta is equal to cosine theta squared theta plus sine squared theta. You know that cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta is equal to 1. This is equal to 1. Then we have only sine theta. We have cosine theta minus sine theta. We have expand and simplify. Then we have cosine squared theta minus 2 sine theta cosine theta plus sine squared theta. We have cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta minus 2 sine theta cosine theta. And this one is equal to 1. Then we have 1 minus 2 sine theta cosine theta. And this one, we haven't discussed it yet, but it should be sine, not cosine. Sine 2 theta. It is called double angled identities. Identity. I will discuss this more later on, but until then, our answer is that one. Okay. Simplify. Another examples. We have common factor there is 2, sorry, and then 1 minus cosine squared theta divided by 1 plus cosine theta. And then we have 2 times 1 plus cosine theta, 1 minus cosine theta. Sum and difference of 2 squares, and sum and difference, sorry, the factor of difference of 2 squares. That should be, that's the real name. Cosine theta. Okay, this is 1 equal to 1 now. Then we have 2 times 1 minus cosine theta. Another, we have cosine theta minus sine theta. This one is difference of 2 squares, so we have sum and difference. We have cosine theta minus sine theta. Then we have cosine theta plus sine theta. Parenthesis, parenthesis, that is equal to 1. Then we have 1 divided by cosine theta plus sine theta. Some more examples. Verify tangent theta cosine theta is equal to sine theta. Tangent theta, we know that it is sine theta divided by cosine theta multiplied by cosine theta. So we have is equal to sine theta. So sine theta is equal to sine theta. Okay. Next, verify the identity cosecant theta, cosine theta, tangent theta. So cosecant, that is, cosecant is 1 divided by sine theta multiplied by cosine theta. This one is the reciprocal of sine. Tangent is sine theta divided by cosine theta. And this is 1 and this is 1. So 1 is equal to 1. Some more. Verify the following equivalency using the even odd identities. Let's see. 1 plus sine x. That's it. And then 1, this one. will become negative sine x. According to even odd identities, then we have cosine squared x. So we have sum and difference of two terms, then we have the square of two terms. Wrong term. The difference of two squares, it should be cosine squared x. Then we know that this is cosine squared x is equal to cosine squared x. Verified identity once again. Okay. What do we know? We have cosine squared x plus sine squared x is equal to 1. Second, it should be cosine, so we have cosine squared x cosine squared x. So we have 1 plus tangent squared x is equal to secant squared x. So tangent squared x is equal to secant squared x minus 1. So this is tangent squared x divided by secant squared x. Oh, theta, sorry. Okay, we're supposed to show that it is sine squared theta. Okay, let's see if we can do that. We have tangent is sine squared theta, cosine squared theta. So we have cosine squared theta is equal to 1 over secant squared theta. That means secant squared theta is equal to 1 divided by cosine squared theta. That means we multiply this with, or we divide this by 1 divided by cosine squared theta. Now, we have sine squared theta divided by cosine squared theta multiplied by cosine squared theta. So we have sine squared theta is equal to sine squared theta. Okay. I hope I am not doing it too fast. I don't know why I do it faster now. Okay. I will slow down now. Okay, cotangent. Cotangent is 1 over tangent theta. Cosecant is 1 over sine theta. So we have 1 over tangent is sine theta, cosine theta, divided by sine theta. Oh, sorry. Not divided. Oh yeah, divided by 1 divided by sine theta. Sorry. That's supposedly equal to cosine theta. Let's see if we can. And then 1 divided by the reciprocal of this, we have cosine theta. Oh, sorry. Not multiply. Not divide. Multiplied by the reciprocal sine theta. Multiplied by the reciprocal of that also, sine theta. And we have there now, we have only cosine theta left. Maybe that's the reason why I solve it too fast, because when I slow down, then I don't know. Okay, maybe I lost my focus. Okay, strictly in terms of sine, we need to write everything. So 2 tangent, we know tangent is sine theta, cosine theta, multiplied by, we know that secant is 1 divided by cosine theta. So we have 2 sine theta divided by cosine squared theta. That is 2 sine theta, and cosine theta is 1 minus sine squared theta. Sorry, cosine squared theta is equal to 1 minus sine squared theta. Then we express this expression, trigonometric expression, in terms of sine. Some more. Let's see if we can. We know that sine negative theta is equal to negative sine theta. Then we can use that. So we have this one is negative sine theta squared, because we have a square there. And then we have cosine theta. It's the same. Cosine negative theta is the same as cosine theta. Squared also, divided by negative sine theta minus cosine theta. And then it should be equal to cosine theta minus sine theta. And we know that this will become positive, so we have cosine. Why am I using cosine now? We have sine squared theta minus cosine squared theta divided by, if we have negative there, we have sine theta minus cosine theta. But this one is difference of 2 squares, so we have sine theta, plus cosine theta. This should be plus, because we put the negative outside the parentheses. And then we have sine theta minus cosine theta divided by, we have negative sine theta plus cosine theta. This will become 1. Then we have, if we have negative here now, we have cosine theta minus sine theta, because negative and negative will become positive, and positive and negative will become negative. Cosine theta minus sine theta. That's it. Next time I will be solving more examples. There are more examples that I prepared, so I want to solve them. And thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video also. Have a nice day.